All right, friends, today I am reviewing another hair product. So I'm going to be talking about two different things from the SexyHair brand. One is Play Dirty Dry Wax Spray, and the other one is Spray Clay, which is a texturizing hairspray clay. So I think texture spray is one of the best inventions for updos. And it did not exist years ago when I first started, and since it has come on the market, it is such a game changer. It can create that really gorgeous, effortless texture that you're looking for in kind of a loose boho type updo, and just really soft curls. It provides a little bit of hold, but it also provides exactly what it says, texture to updos that you don't want to be super smooth and slick, and it gives it that grip that we need. So when you are trying to create kind of ridges or texture in the volume of the hair, when you're trying to make those curls kind of pull out, when you are trying to create a bun that has a lot of movement to it, but you don't want it to be frizzy, texture spray is the answer. So I not only layer it with hairspray sometimes, but I use it standalone, and I use it heavily when I am really trying to create a really pulled out curl look, but I want the curl to still hold and last all night. So specifically, when we're looking at these two products, the Play Dirty Dry Wax Spray is fantastic. Now, one thing to note, it's a little on the heavier side, so I definitely don't use it on anybody that has a really fine, thin hair, because it really weighs it down. So I would say anybody with a medium texture and higher, this is gonna work really well on. It works really good on hair that's super thick. You can use a lot of it and it doesn't really get too sticky. It just kind of builds more on the wax side of things. So I would say this has a feel that is definitely what it says, waxy. So not as much texture, like a light texture. It definitely has a waxy feel to it, but it still gives good grip and it holds well on hair that is on the medium to thicker side. Again, I would avoid this on thin hair, but it's really nice for the medium to thick. And I also don't use it very much on shorter hair when I'm just trying to like tuck in ends, because the wax almost makes it a little too slippery. It doesn't give it as much grip. It works better on long hair. So I would say this is better for hair that's shoulder length and longer and medium to thick. And that again is the dry wax spray with the SexyHair Play Dirty. Now the spray clay, this is interesting because it's quite heavy. So I would say it's a sister product to this one. It's really similar, but I have had this full bottle for quite a long time because there are very few people that I want to use it on because it is too heavy. So I am only using it when I'm working with someone who's got really thick hair, someone who maybe has virgin hair that it really needs to get more grip in it. And also if I'm doing something that's maybe all pinned up like a really structured bun, this is gonna work better for that, to give that hold and grip and texture that you're looking for, because it is definitely a lot heavier. And so you could also use this on short hair to spray and just kind of style almost like you would a pomade. So this is gonna have more movement and it's gonna be lighter than a pomade, but it's gonna be heavier than a texture spray. So it's kind of in between. I would say if you're gonna have one in your kit, for sure have this one. You do not need this one. This one is more, I would say, fun to have on hand, but definitely not a necessity for the kit. And those are just really great products to have. Texture sprays in general are good to have, but this one has definitely become a fan favorite in my kit, and I use the dry wax spray all the time. Again, that's Play Dirty Dry Wax Spray by SexyHair, and you can get it a lot of places. You can even just pick it up at Ulta. Okay, I hope that's helpful. If you have more questions, leave them in the comments. If you have a texture spray that you love, or just a question about any other products you'd like me to review as a bridal stylist who's been doing wedding updos for almost 20 years, I would love to answer your questions. So we'll see you next time for the next review. Otherwise, if you think this would be helpful for someone, share it, spread the love. I'd love to help more people who are learning how to do updos. All right, thanks. We'll see you next time.